Good morning from Disney's Coronado Resort. So I'm here this morning. I'm going to be doing a tour. I'm going to start in the Gran Destino Tower, which is the main lobby, and then I'm going to head out. I'm going to walk around the different areas of the resort where the hotels are. They each have their own unique style. So I have a lot of ground to cover. This resort is massive. Just parking the car out in the parking lot, it took a pretty good amount of time just to walk over to the main lobby here, the Gran Destino Tower. So this is a moderate resort, so the prices are actually a little lower. So if you guys are looking for super fancy and you're on more of a budget, you don't want to, spend 800, 900 bucks a night for a room, this might be a good option for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys all around, and yeah, we're going to get started now. All right, so this is what we're dealing with. This building is beautiful. Fairly new. I think it's only like three or 4 years old. This is the main lobby. This is where, if you're going to be checking in, you pull up your cars. They have valet service, or you could just drop your luggage off and hand it over to the bell services. They'll take the luggage to your room. You don't have to check in at the Gran Destino Tower. You could always check in online and then drive the car to the area that you guys are staying. So in my opinion, that's a little bit easier, but you're not going to get the same type of feel, same type of experience, in my opinion, as you would if you just checked in online. But anyway, so right behind me, there's this fountain. This reminds me of the fountain they have over at Epcot, except it's reversed. It's down, not up. But yeah, very cool how this like wraps around this little patio area they have here. Very nice. Look at that. One of my favorite features of this building is the ribbon pattern they have. Without that, it's hard to tell what it would look like. It just brings it to a whole different level. And that pattern is also continued in a lot of the features of the building. You see it up on the ceiling. You also see some of it here in the cement. Oh, I think I see a hidden Mickey. Right there. All right, so we are gonna head in. You have this really cool feature here on both sides of the wall as you walk in. These like really cool lights of all different shapes. Also, it has like an uplighting down there. So I think this would look much better at night. It looks amazing, but I think it would look even better at night. What do you think? Up on the ceiling, you have some more really neat lights. So we came in here. Over to the right is the guest services. This is where you check in. They have concierge, bell services over here. Really neat how they have this light up artwork. It's like lit from behind. Has such a neat feel. All right, so here we have bell services on the other side of the guest services. We have plenty of seating up here. Good spot to wait for your rooms. They have these really neat chairs. It's like a booth with armrests, and each one of the arms looks like they have an outlet, USB. Good spot to charge up your phones, laptops. So here's a pan from the second level of the lobby here. Look at these columns, the lights, the ceiling. Man, it really is impressive in here. This has got to be one of the nicest main lobbies, I think, in all of Disney. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. I'm always curious to see what people's opinions are. It's a little private area around the corner here. Looks like a good place to have a meeting. Order of Toledo, or is it Toledo? All right, so we have guest services on this side. We're gonna head over to the other side and see what they have over there. Looks like over here they have these tables set up with some lights, almost like a office desk. I think another spot to get work done. It's a convention resort, so you have like a lot of business people that have to get a lot of work done. So there's plenty of spots for that. We have a little kid zone in here. Doesn't look like it's used all that much. So this building doesn't feel like a family-focused type of building. The resort's not all like this. There's sections of the resort that are focused less on business and more on families. So it really depends what area you're in. And next to the kids zone, they have this really fun bench. A lot of really cool seating in here. This bench has a piece of stone. And here are the elevators over here. So these elevators are actually quite unique. Never seen anything like these before. There's no buttons inside the elevator. The buttons are outside. And you just, basically you're gonna press what floor you wanna go on, and it's gonna tell you what elevator to get on. So, I think we're gonna check out Toledo. All right, so it's giving me instructions, floor 16, use elevator F. And it's this one. All right, here we go. And when you get in the elevator, you don't have to press any buttons or anything. It's just gonna do it automatically. And it's gonna bring you directly to that level. You're not gonna be stopping for other people to come on. Even the flooring is fancy. It's pretty cool. All right. So it looks like Toledo is not open. They don't open till 5, so, and they have this blocked off, so I'm not even able to get in there, unfortunately. Sorry, but yeah, this is the signature restaurant. This is the nicest restaurant they have at the resort. The food is supposed to be really good. This is on our list for dinner reviews coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. All right, I guess we're gonna go back down. Lobby. All right, here we are, back at the main lobby section. And over here they have, oh, it looks like the fitness center. Very cool, they have the fitness center as part of the main lobby. And you need a magic band to get in here, which I don't have because I'm not staying here, unfortunately. Yeah, they have a little seating area. Another cool table, look at this. I'm not even sure what that is. And I'm loving these mirrors on the wall. Hey guys, so I'm pretty sure we covered everything on this level. We're gonna go down to the first level now. All right, before I head down, I just wanted to get one more pan. So right next to the stairs, looks like this is the way to the boardroom. So once again, this is more corporate. If you're here for business, I'm loving this artwork. Look at this. Got the hidden Mickey, dandelions blowing in the wind. Look at that. This is really cool. This is neat. And it looks like there's a private event going on over here. And this is the Catalonia boardroom. That's what this is called. I'm not sure what this screen is for. Maybe to type in a code or. All right, so here are the stairs. We just came down. Some more fun seating. These things are looking pretty interesting. Very inviting. This is actually pretty comfortable. This is nice. So as you sit here, here are the views that you can take in. And over here they have a bar. Let's check that out next. Here's the Barcelona Lounge. This is where you can get specialty coffees. They have cocktails here that they start serving at 3 o'clock. You can also get beers and I believe some wines too. So here are the draft beers that you can get. And again, there's the High Life that you see everywhere. Very popular here. So there's a little coffee section in here. Get your creamers and sugars and whatnot. A really fancy tile back there. So if you're looking for more of a standard coffee, this would be the place. But if you want specialty coffee, you're gonna need to order one here at the desk. Even the whole backdrop here, it looks like a mosaic or a stained glass, and it's backlit once again. Here are the pastries you can get. These are looking good. They also have a breakfast wrap, bacon, egg, and cheese. or ham, egg, and cheese. Cookies, muffins, Magdalena. No idea what that is, but I bet you that's really good. This one's looking pretty refreshing right now. It's got the bow pearls on top. And here's the coffee menu. So this is where you get all the fancy coffees, iced coffees. Here are the different Monin flavors that they have. That's cool. You don't usually see that. I like that. And to the right of the bar area, they have another display of the menu, as well as a refrigerator that has, looks like some yogurts, breakfast items, fruit. You get some waters, which I should probably buy a water for the day, as well as cooked products. And what is this? It's a smoothie. Simply smoothie. I didn't know they made smoothies. I wonder if that's new. And to the right of the fridge, you have restrooms and water fountain and a refillable bottle filler, which you are seeing everywhere. And this one looks very new, actually. This is a 160. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen on one of these things. And next to the restrooms, they have this really cool mosaic. Mosaic is definitely the theme here. There's a lot of it. And a lot of bright colors, a lot of really fun designs. Very visually appealing in here. And these columns, really cool design. They have like mosaic tile mixed in there. Some more seating here. I'm not even sure where I would want to sit. Like, it's all so nice. Each seating area has its own set of artwork and something really nice to look at. I'm loving this right here. Look at that, Mickey, and you got Walt up there. And again, you have that ribbon pattern in there. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna head over here. Again, you have the Mickey themed artwork, the dandelions. This is the way to the elevators, which are around the corner here. And they have this activities board. Is this a push button? Oh, very cool. So this is interactive. So whatever you're looking for, you can check the schedule of events and meetings. They have park hours. They have the dining locations, shops, and whatever you're looking for, you can access right here. Very neat. All right, so before we head down this hallway, I just wanted to take you guys outside and show you the grounds right out in the back side of this lobby. What a nice spot. You got the ribbon feature back here as well. So I'm assuming this is where they would have like the movies under the stars, and some more booth seating here. Plenty of it. Great spot to sit, just take in the scenery. And here's the mosaic again, behind the booths. This is amazing. All right, so here's another angle of the lawn area. You have your booth seating. Looks like they have a little fireplace over here. All right, so this is looking like a gas fireplace. So I don't think this is where they would have the s'mores and marshmallow roasting or anything, but I think they use like an actual wood fire for that sort of thing. Looks like they have jumbo checkers and then jumbo chess over there. Before we continue on the outside, we're gonna go back in and just finish up on the inside. All right, so next we're gonna head over to El Centro, which is the old convention center. Compared to the main lobby, this is very plain. I'm not sure why they didn't add more artwork in here. Definitely Spanish style in here with the arched windows. All right, so here we go. So this is El Centro in here. This is the old lobby. This is where they used to have the check-in, probably. I would assume underneath this area would be all the check-in desks. Now it looks like they use it just for more of a study lounge area. All right, so we're gonna head down here. Looks like each one of these desks has outlets, USBs. Really fancy booths. Plenty of places to sit, relax, get some work done. Got this cool fountain here. Look at this. This almost looks like the fountain over at the Grand Floridian. It's got that pineapple on top. This definitely looks original. Has definitely an older feel in here than the rest of the building. So we have Panchitos, and then the restaurants are down that hallway. So we're gonna go into Panchitos, see what they have. This is their gift shop. So this is gonna have a bunch of clothing, snacks, luggage. Got some sweatshirts, bags and luggage. Magic bands, oh, this is cool. Oh, I'm liking this one a lot. That's nice. If you guys don't know, I'm a big Polynesian fan, so we have these really cool tumblers here in Coronado Springs. We have plenty of hats to choose from in here. This is pretty neat. And I'm liking this one. It's got the Coronado Springs logo on there. And they have some Coco merchandise in here. They have a wall of plushies. They have dolls. Yeah, they have medicine here and basic pharmacy items. They even sell ties here. I don't think I've ever seen ties at the gift shops. They have a lot of pins here. Wow, look at this whole wall. They have a beverage fridge here. Get your teas, juices, milks, Coke products, waters. They have some beers. And some food items, not much. Looks like Lunchables and cheese and cream cheese. Random items. Uncrustables, of course, for the kids. Some wines here as well. Ooh, they have sparkling cider. It reminds me of Thanksgiving. And this is where they have the fuel rods, as well as a freezer. This is where you can get your Mickey Premium Bar and some other tasty treats. Oh, they have Disney-themed chocolate coins. How cool is this? Oh man. And you can get basic pantry items. You got your health food here. You have a bunch of teas to choose from, as well as Joffrey's coffee, Mickey's coffee here. And they have some more health food, donuts. Ooh, they sell baby food here. They even have Coco's guitar here. That's cool. Some more Coco merch. I'm liking that sweatshirt, that's nice. Oh, this is cool. You can even get a Coco apron. Oh, that's a cool shirt. I'm loving this tumbler. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool. It's a nice metal one. How much is this? 30 bucks. And all these stores take DVC discounts as well. So here we have Café Rix. This is the coffee shop. And this is connected to the store, or it looks like it used to be anyway. But yeah, you can see the store right through this gate that they have here. Here are the pastries. These look like Joffrey's donuts, actually. Oh, these are looking delicious. Oh man, I'm already hungry. It's still the morning. Got some salads here. If you want to make up for the donut, you grab a salad. Oh, these are looking delicious. Looks like a bacon, egg, and cheese burrito with hash browns. And these almost look like empanadas, I believe, which I'm a big fan of. This is where you would get your specialty coffees, pastries. And here's the menu right up on the board there. We have hot, cold coffees, non-coffees. So teas, latte, chai latte, and hot chocolate. They also have smoothies and fraps here. So if you're looking for a basic coffee, you can skip the line and just grab a cup at the register. On the other side of the coffee section is some more snacks that you can get. They have a sweet and savory section, so that's your flavored popcorn, chocolate Pop-Tarts. They also have refillable mugs in here, so it's a good spot to get those. And a fountain drink machine, as well as a beverage fridge. And just so you guys know, the hours for Café Rix are 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So they close a little bit earlier than any of the coffee shops that I've seen. So just so you guys know, you can also get coffee over at El Mercado, and that's where we're going to head next. So right next to Café Rix, they have the Rix Sports Bar and Grill. All right, so here's the Rix Sports Bar and Grill. This is right across the way from El Mercado, kind of the same area here. This is pretty nice in here. So here's the check-in desk here. Looks like they also have takeout. And here's the menu that they have for breakfast, which they serve from 7 a.m. to 10:30. And on Saturday and Sunday, they have a brunch menu here, which they serve between 11 and 2. So here's the menu for lunch. It's also the same menu for dinner. Look at this, crispy waffle fries loaded with house-blended queso blanco, bacon, and scallions. Wow. Yes, please. You don't necessarily need a reservation. It's recommended because there's a lot of conferences going on. You have a huge influx of people wanting to get a bite to eat, so it does get busy in here. So reservations are, recommended. They also have bar seating. They also have takeout. So if you can't get a reservation, you could always get lucky and grab a bar seat or take out for anybody. And they do breakfast from 7 to 10:30, and then they start lunch at 11 o'clock and they go until I think 11 at night. So it's only not closed for like a half hour out of the day between breakfast and lunch. So here's the bar over here, and then they have plenty of seats to sit down at. It's a cozy little nook over here. And they have plenty of TVs. Catch up on that news. And here are the draft beers that they have here. And right across from the sports bar is El Mercado. There we go. And El Mercado is their quick service restaurant, open breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they also have grab and go and soda refills available from 7 to 11. And here's the menu, which is quite extensive actually for quick service. And we have a separate dining review for El Mercado, so I'll put the link in the description for you guys so you can check that out if you're interested. Here it is. It's a pretty big area in here. I feel like there's always seating available. They have a fountain drink machine here, condiment station, some more fountain drinks in this area, as well as your basic Joffrey coffee. There's some more coffee here. It's all over the place. They have a microwave and another fountain drink machine. So here are the checkout desks. They have a beverage fridge over here. This is where you can get your orange juice and other juices and milks, and plenty of refillable mugs if you're looking for one of those, which I highly recommend. They have a good selection of cereals here. This is the most I've seen any of the resorts. Wow, look at all these. And then they have some more fridges here that have grab and go items, as well as drinks, snacks. You get your wines. And they have like a charcuterie and cheese board to go. That's pretty cool. So these are the different stations that you can come and order your food, depending on what kind of food you're looking for. So this first station on the left is where you would order your coffee, and they also have plenty of pastries to choose from. We're actually in between breakfast and lunch right now, so they are currently closed and not serving anything currently, unless you're looking for pastries and coffee. It's the only section that's open. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna have time after this tour to get a bite to eat at El Mercado. It is so good. All right, so right next to the El Mercado, we have the convention center. So we're not really gonna go in here. I'll just walk up to the opening and give you guys a sense of what it looks like in here. So, pretty big area in there. And they have a press penny machine right outside of the convention center. Just 3 choices on this one. All right, so here's a helpful sign. We're gonna continue past El Mercado and check out the Maya Grill next. So here's the Maya Grill. This is a table service restaurant here at the resort. Reservations are strongly recommended. And here's the menu. Prices aren't looking too bad here. I think the most expensive is for the Osabuca El Pastor, which is $38. And they also have family style meals. And these are a little bit more money only because they're shareables. Here's a little pan of what it looks like in here. This is nice. Right next to the Maya Grill is the exit. So this is where I'm gonna head out and begin my outdoor journey. Some more tables set up out here. So I believe these tables are possibly for Maya Grill. All right, so here's the Maya Grill back here. We have the Gran Destino Tower right over there. Next thing we're gonna check out is the Three Bridges restaurant, which is also called the Villa del Lago. It's got 2 names. And this restaurant is really neat. It's in the middle of this pond. So you have to take a bridge to get to it. So unfortunately, they're currently closed. So all outdoor seating here. Looks like a bar right in the center. We have these heaters out here on the cold nights. Some bathrooms over there. So yeah, as you can see, the views here are pretty amazing. I want to eat here so bad. And I heard the burger that they serve here is one of the best on properties. Gonna wrap around this way. So this would be where you would enter the restaurant. There's the sign right there. They have some more of these wind art pieces here. So it looks like their hours are from 4:30 to 12 a.m. So they're open late. And here's some of the items that you can order. Looks like they have a bunch of different options for sangrias. And then here are the cocktails. And some wines. We could have continued on the bridge to the other side of the pond, but I figured it would be easier to start back at the Gran Destino Tower and circle around the whole lake. So we're gonna do that just to avoid any confusion. So there's the Gran Destino Tower. This is El Centro. This is where we were a little earlier. Across the way is Laguna Bar. They're currently closed, but this is a place where you can get some, smaller food items as well as drinks, cocktails, and plenty of nice seating out here to eat and drink and enjoy the views, which are pretty amazing here. And here are the menu items. Looks like they have wings, mozzarella sticks, nachos, tender melt, cheeseburger, apple logs. And then here are some of the signature cocktails and some beers. So I just wanted to point out the running trail. It looks like it wraps around the whole lake. All right, so here's the Three Bridges bar. And that's the bridge that we took to get over there. And we're gonna head this way. And we're gonna start our circle on this side, closer to the Gran Destino Tower. Behind me is the Gran Destino Tower. And we're gonna continue this way. We're gonna head over to the Cabanas. Here's a little sign that is gonna point you in the right direction. So we're headed towards the Cabanas. So this is gonna be the first area that I'm gonna show you. Plenty of hammocks to relax. So each area is going to have its own separate style. This is more of a island lifestyle here. So here's a sign. You have the pool, laundry is this way. So we're going to check that out first. We found the laundry room. So here it is. We have the dispenser for the detergent here. We have plenty of machines in here, so it doesn't look like any of them are currently being used. And they have that display if you're looking to watch a movie while you get a drink. And in case you don't know how to eat the snacks, they'll show you. All right, so there's the guest laundry. And right next to the guest laundry is the pool for the Cabanas area. So it's a smaller pool, quieter, no lifeguard on duty here. It looks like they have a handicapped, accessible chair. So no hot tub over here, just a pool. So if you're looking to be closest to the lobby, this would be your best bet. Plenty of food options. They have their own pool, their own laundry, so yeah, it's pretty convenient. All right, I think I found my spot. This is it, guys. No. Oh man, gotta keep going here. Whew, I almost fell asleep. So behind these buildings is all the parking. So if you park, you're not gonna have to walk very far to get to your room, which is nice. What the heck is this thing supposed to be? No idea. It's a map there. They have a helpful sign here. So we came from the Cabanas. We're gonna head this way to get to all the other sections of the resort. This is just basically gonna wrap around that whole pond. So here's the Digsite Pool. So the theme is supposed to be based on the lost city of Cibola. Hours are 10 to 10. This is where you're gonna find the hot tub, and we have a lifeguard on duty. I'll show you guys. So here's the slide. This is looking pretty fun, actually. This is pretty cool. It's supposed to be an old pyramid. And some roots growing around. So these are the stairs you would take to get up the slide. And this slide is called the Jaguar slide. And here he is right here, spitting water out. And here's the front of the pyramid. Really neat. So on the other side of the pyramid is a playground. So you have what looks to be a pretty fun dry slide. And I'm pretty sure you would access it by taking these stairs up there. They have a jungle gym. They have this really cool head. This tribal head. That's pretty cool. Looks like they light this up at night too. There's lights in there. Very fun. Then they have a playground over here. They have shuffleboard over here, and they also have like a jumbo kick pool. They have a couple ping pong tables here. These things look pretty worn. Then here are the restrooms and the arcade. I'm gonna check that out next. It's your standard Disney arcade.
Nerf Arcade!
Race games. This is cool. So here's the pool bar called Siestas Cantina. This is where you would get food, drinks. Looks like they have appetizers, salads, entrees, and some kids' meals, and then your cocktails. And they also have frozen cocktails here as well, Cancun Colada. It sounds pretty delicious. All right, so here's the bar and grill. And right next to that is a volleyball court. And it looks like the hot tub is in here, so just to give you an idea of proximity where it is. So the pool's right behind the bushes and the hot tub is right here. So they have all these different symbols in the cement. I'm not really sure the meaning of these, but it's nice they have the bridges because regardless of where you're staying, it's pretty accessible to the main lobby. So we came from the Cabanas, and that's where the Digsite Pool is. And now we're gonna head to the Ranchos area of the resort. So this is more like a New Mexico feel, I would say. You got cactuses over here. Yeah, so as you can see, the style of the buildings is different. You got a bunch of these rock features in here. We came from this area. So here's a sign. So it's looking like the bus stop is over here. There's a bus coming in right now. So we made it. This is the bus stop 3. And here's the bus schedule. So you can get to any of the parks right through this bus stop here. Looks like they're going to Blizzard Beach. And here's another one here. So I saw 4 different buses picking people up around the same time. That's interesting. I always thought they spaced them out a little bit more. You have a fountain drink machine here. So along the walkway you have this dry riverbed. Pretty cool. And it looks like occasionally it gets flooded out. You have road that looks like it's been damaged, washed away. Such a neat feature. Liking this a lot. I like it in here. Each section of the resort is going to have its own laundry building. And here's the second laundry building. This is the one for the Ranchos area. And this is their own pool. So this is, again, it's a quieter pool. No lifeguards, no hot tub, no restaurants, but it's quiet. So if you're looking for more of a quiet oasis, this would be it here. All right, so I came down this walkway here, and it looks like it connects back up with the entrance, the back entrance to the Digsite Pool. So pool's behind the woods here. Also looks like they have another bus station down there. I'm not gonna show you every bus station. So we're gonna head back this way. If you're staying in the Ranchos section of the resort, you have your own pool, you have your own laundry over there next to the pool, and then you have close proximity to the Digsite Pool as well. So, and then if you want to get a bite to eat at the restaurants, you know, it's pretty easy to get over there as well. So I would say this is a pretty good section. The only thing I've noticed about Ranchos is the walkways are out in the middle of the sun. This is like one of the few shady spots that I've found in this area. So it does get a little bit hot. So just keep that in mind. I think that the cement, if you're walking with bare feet, I think the cement would get really hot. So you might want to make sure you're wearing shoes if you're on your way to the pools or whatnot. But yeah, I happen to notice this light post. Any idea what that is? Almost looks like a torch, like the torch they have over at Epcot. So if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. I am very curious as to what that thing is. All right, so we started at the Gran Destino Tower. We checked out the Cabanas. We just walked around the Ranchos area. We are here currently. And lastly, we're gonna check out the Casitas. So this is the last section, looks like the biggest section of the resort. Same thing, they're gonna have their own pool, their own laundry room, their own parking. So yeah, we're gonna check that out next. Looks like they have an old dock here. Now, is that part of the theming, or is that an old dock that they just brought over here to rot? I'm not sure what's going on there. So here's the Gran Destino Tower right across the pond. There's the Three Bridges restaurant, and we're gonna head this way. This is pretty cool. This looks like an old boat launch. I wonder if they use this or not. Or is this part of the theming as well? It's hard to tell sometimes with Disney. This is nice. Nice little picnic tables over here. Nice little shady spot to bring your lunch and have a picnic. Pretty cool. Here's Casitas, building number 5. And right in between, you have this really nice fountain that we're going to check out. Here's that same fountain with a pineapple on top. And there's some benches set up. Just grab a seat. Definitely a nice ambiance over here. And it smells really good in there. I don't know if it's the hedges or what, but yeah, it smells really good. A little hot though, so I noticed there's no shady spots to sit. So I guess that's a downside, but you know, early morning, evening hours, I think it would be pretty nice to sit there. And I'm wondering if they light up that fountain at night too. That would be really nice. So this appears to be a little fancier area of the resort. Casitas, fancier architecture. It actually closely matches the main lobby in that style. We're going to be heading over to the Health Club Salon. And as I'm walking through here, I'm noticing more people in suits and ties, a little bit more dressed up here. It is fancier, and it's also the closest to the convention center, so that could be another reason why. Right next to Casitas, building number 4, is the pool. It's looking pretty nice. So if you want to be near the pool, this is the building. So right next to the pool is the La Vida. So this is a massage salon and fitness center. So here's the fitness center in here. And they're open 24/7, so it's good to know. That's the gym. I guess apparently the massage parlor is no longer open. One of the cast members told me that it's been closed for years. So just something to be aware of. Don't be expecting that. Next, I'm gonna check out the salon, which is on the other side of the fitness center. So it looks like this is the front side of La Vida. Looks like they have the salon and the fitness center in the same building. And that's right next to the parking lot, which is behind me. So here's the front entrance of La Vida. Just go down this hallway. And here's the parking lot here. So just to give you a reference of where we are. And then the pool is right here. So oh man, look at this. This is nice. Wow. Ooh, day like today, I just want to jump in this thing. It's getting hot out here. So this is building number 3, and then we have building number 2. La Vida straight ahead, and the pool is right over there. So I feel like you can't really go wrong with the location. This is fancy. Look at this fountain. Fancy. It's a cool feature how they pour into these pots. Very neat. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of the nicest fountains here at this resort out of anywhere. And here's another fountain. All over the place. This is neat. And here's the ice machine, as well as the vending machine. It's looking refreshing right now. There's a lot of little spots to check out in here. All right, so that's where we were. That's where the fitness center is, down this walkway. You can see the fountain that we passed earlier, just to give you a perspective of where we are. It can be a little confusing, especially given I'm doing a video and it's chopped up, so it's kind of hard to tell at times where I am. All right, so we're back at the starting location. This is Meyer Grill here. And this is where we came from. So that's pretty much it for the circle around the lake. All right, lastly, I just wanted to show you guys the bus station in the front of the Gran Destino Tower. So there's the tower, and the bus station's basically right down the hill. So easy to get to if you are staying right in the tower. And here's the helpful bus schedule here. And they do have an internal bus transportation from the Gran Destino Tower. It's saying that you need to take the Disney Springs bus and it'll drop you off at, each one of these 3 areas of the resort. All right, so I worked up an appetite walking around there. I am hungry, thirsty. I'm gonna head into El Mercado. I'm gonna get a bite to eat. So I got the braised chicken bowl. So it comes with beans, chicken, shredded chicken. There's rice on the bottom here. So another great meal here. That was delicious. Chicken was nice and tender. All the beans and that corn sauce that they give you on the side, that is like one of my favorite sauces of all time. It came with another dish I've gotten here before, and I ended up ordering extra because I just wanted more of it, but it goes so well with the rice and the meat and the beans. Everything together goes really well, so that's a great dish. They could have maybe added a little bit more chicken, and I felt like it was a little bit more on the drier side, like there was like a dry coating on the top of the beans when I got the order, because unfortunately they're pre-making all the foods right now. They're not taking orders on request, so what you're getting is it's not the freshest. But I was talking to one of the cast members, and she said they do this when the hotel is in high capacity. It just must be more efficient doing it that way. She said that by the end of the week, when things slow down a little bit, they're gonna resume making orders on request. So just so you guys know, it's not always gonna be the freshest, depending on when you come. So that pretty much does it for the tour today. What an awesome resort. I had so much fun today. This resort's huge, so I tried to cover as much as I could without confusing you guys. There are more laundry rooms than I showed, there's more bus stops than I showed, but I felt like the more turns I took, the more confusion I would add to the video. So I tried to keep it as simple as possible and just cover the most important things. So hopefully I did a good job doing that. So a couple of things that I noticed walking around the resort. First of all, it is very sunny. There's not a whole lot of shaded areas, so if you're on the other side of the lake and you have to come over to the lobby to get a bite to eat, it's gonna be a little bit hot. Just make sure you prepare for that on the hot days. The other thing I noticed is each of the sections, you had Cabanas, you had Ranchos, and then Casitas. Casitas was more of the business-oriented crowd over there. It makes sense because that's like the closest to the convention center. So convenience-wise to that, that's why they're over there. Plus it's like a little bit more fancy. And then you have the Cabanas and the Ranchos, which are a little bit more casual. I feel like I saw more families in those 2 areas of the resort. If you guys are coming as a family, I would definitely recommend Cabanas or Ranchos, as they're a little bit more on the family-friendly side. So they did a really good job making each part of the resort accessible to the Gran Destino Tower and all the amenities over on this side. So you have the bridge that splits off into the Ranchos area and then the Casitas area. So wherever you're staying, it's going to be a pretty straight shot to get over to the Gran Destino Tower. So I think even though it's a big resort, they did a good job designing it so it doesn't feel all that big. Honestly, like, it felt big walking around the whole lake, but if you're just staying in one section and you're going back and forth from there to the pool or over to the Gran Destino Tower area, I don't think it's going to feel that big. So I thought they did a really good job in that regard. This is a big convention resort, like I said, so there are going to be a lot of business people, and it's not separated very well. Like, it's kind of, you have the business people mixed in with everybody else. So if you're staying as a normal guest here, just keep in mind that there are going to be business people walking around. I know the Contemporary and the Grand Floridian are also big convention resorts, but you don't notice. They do, I think they do a better job at those ones splitting up, just making it separate, you know. So I guess that's a downside of the resort. So I am a Disney travel planner, so if you guys need me to book your resort, or if you already booked your resort and need me to continue your planning process, or even if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. My website is castlecrewvacations.com, and all my contact info is right on the website. And if you guys enjoy the tour, don't forget to like, subscribe. That really helps us out a lot. So, and that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.